पत्रकार पावन तुमकां आदीं फुडें तुमी येयले आपल्या टायम स्पेशली आमचे पासत काण म्हूण तुमकां काणकोणसून आमचे गोल करूंक जाय. आयचो मुद्दो जे गव्हर्मेंटानी इन रिगार्ड टू कोमदाद लँड जी लूट मार चालू आहा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आतां सांकवाळ कोमदाद हे लाखांचो लाख लुकार जुवारी दिन तेणी जुवारीन बिल्डरांक करून आमगे आख्या ऑल द गोंय आमगे आख्या ऑल द कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी कवर केले सांकवाडे. आनी गव्हर्मेंटाचे कांय एक्शन घेवपाकूय करना ना म्हूण तो तुका फक्त घेवपाक ट्राय करना. वयल्यान ते सांगता की ते दिलें तें दिलें आतां साल्वार करूं जायना. अरे दिलें तें दिलें आनी आतां साल्वार करूं जायना जाल्यार तुमकां हे भाशेन चान्स पडलो तुमी आख्या गोंया हिंकून काबार करता मरे. आतां रिसंट आनी एक केस मुखार येयल्या ती कोमदाद ऑफ केरोसीम तेणी एक एड घायलो आहा की एक डेल्ली बेस्ड बिल्डर डेव्हलपर ऑल ग्रेस म्हणून तेणे 50,000 स्क्वेअर मिटर लुगार लिजा मागता. अरे जुवारीन लुगार लिजाक मागलोलो आनी गोंय आमगे जुवारीन सांकवाळ विलेज काबार केली. आतां कुट्टाडी कोमदाद आनी केळची कोमदाद ते जोडी कांय न्हू सांकवाळ इतली तेंगेलो लुगार तुमी कोण हे काबार करूंक कोत्ताय. सो हांव गव्हर्मेंटाक विचारूंक सोदता चल्लां कितें आमगे कोमदाद ज्यो आमगेल्यो नीज गोंयकारां लागून हे लुगार दवरलोले सामके ओरिजिनल गोंयकाराय तेंकां तेय लुगार तुमी तेंगे रायट काडून तुमी कोण काबार करूंक सोदताय. तेज्या व्हडली स्कॅम आतां परवरी जो खूब मिनिस्टर करून भोंवता तेजेर इन डिटेल तुमकां आतां बाब राजन सांगतलो. हें चलपाना आनीक आमकां हेजेर एज टीएमसी आमी निशेध मागता की आमगे गोंया इज नॉट फॉर सेल. गोवा इज नॉट फॉर सेल. आमी जात ते भाशेन स्पेशली आमगे कोमदादी लुगार जे गांवकारां लुगार ते आमी सांबाळपा जाय. डेलीकारांक तुमकां भायर सोयन तुमकां जायते भाशेन यूज करपाक दिसा दिवपाक हो लुगार आमगे कोमदादीन दवरलो ना आमी. राजन सांगता तुमकां.
पण आता बाब मारेनान सांगला की गोवा इज नॉट फॉर सेल म्हणून. But what is happening is not sale. What is happening is land grab, and it is happening by the minister in the cabinet. Now the other day there was a headline: ED exposes land scam worth crores of rupees in Bardez. Now Serula is not in Bardez. Earlier, I have exposed that the sitting tourism minister Dilip Parulekar had usurped Serula land, which was certified by the High Court of this state and confirmed by the Supreme Court. Till today, they have not taken any action on that. The present tourism minister also, Mr. Corte, has started a process of usurping Serula Comunidade land, prime land, and measuring 6,200 square meters. Now this is not my charge. This is a charge made by the Gaonkar, who has written to the revenue minister, who has written to the chief minister, who has written to the governor, and since no action has taken place, they have requested me to take it up before the media and demand that a thorough inquiry takes place on this land. Now, this land, first of all, as per rule, has been applied by Porvory Yuva Welfare Trust, of which Rohan is the settler. Means he is the chairman, or you call it settler, president, that sort. Okay. Now, this plot for institutions or any other plots, as per the rule of the Comunidade, it should be made public on the public notice board, on the Comunidade notice board, in the administrator's office notice board, which are the plots which are vacant, so that many people will come to run and they can apply, and then it goes for auction. But in this particular case, the Serula Comunidade, through the Mamledar, or through the administrator, declared this vacant plot in the official gazette of 3rd October 2024. Now this should have been done in January 2024, so that people go and check which plot is there. We can suddenly, when you put it in month of October, Nobody was to check because he's not supposed to be there. And therefore, the Comunidade, the administrator, I'm naming him because he's named in the complaint, to the revenue minister, to the chief minister and to the governor, Pandurang Gad, has taken the process, started the process of and bypassing the laid down rules and regulations of the Comunidade. So what are we talking about? That SIT is formed to detect land grab. Your cabinet minister is involved in this land grab. This is nothing but a land grab. I challenge the revenue minister or the chief minister to say that the charges, because the letters are before the chief minister, the letter has been made to the revenue minister. Let them say that this letter is bogus, it has no substance. If not, they have to take action. Now, very important is the Yuva Trust, which is headed by the political thug known, applied for the plot on 23rd, 10th, 24. This was on 3rd, published in the Gazette. On 24th, he immediately applied, and there is no other applicant. Another fraud. Okay? Now, in the Gazette, what he has applied is 179.1. And in the Gazette, land name dash, lot number dash, survey number 179.1, plot number dash. The Gazette says, like, Away Babai na, situated in the village of Penya, the France. There is no plan. Okay? And very importantly, the addendum, the trust is not attached to the application. Application is totally incomplete. To the addendum shows that the purpose includes construction of building premises for commercial purpose also. So now, the fraud is very evident for the fact that the application for the land is survey number 17191, but form 1 and 14 of survey number 179/0 is attached. So, total chaos and confusion. Therefore, I am saying, this complaint, what I am reading now, the Gaokar has written to the revenue minister, he has written to the chief minister, he has also reached the governor as the custodian of the Constitution. But since there is no action, he approached me to make this public. At this stage, the trust deed that has been attached is not complete. It has got only the addendum. So, one person applies for it. And that too is a minister. He is known as a political thug. I am not talking about the destruction of the Porvorim culture. I got nothing to do with that right now. I am talking about the fraud of Cellular Comunidade. Cellular Comunidade, everybody knows. It has been, I have proved that the ex-tourism minister was involved. And the High Court has agreed to it. And has directed that the land be reverted. But till today, you will go there, you will see all the shops are closed. But the land is not yet reverted. This is the government. And government is talking that they are having SITs and that so many crores of worth in Bhartis have been found. And your minister is doing it. I am again challenging the government to say that the complaint that has been before them, all the facts that I have just now mentioned, I have mentioned very, very small facts because we are not in a court of lawyers. But the question is, it has been applied, given to the governor, given to the chief minister, given to the chief secretary, given to the undersecretary revenue, given to the collector North Goa, given to my demand right now, let's cut it short, that the administrator of the Comunidade should be immediately suspended. Minister Rohan Conte be dropped from the cabinet an inquiry into this complaint. If not, make it clear that this complaint has got no legal standing. It is not a fraud. It is generally it is happening as per law. This is our demand.
This Comunidade was initially or a vision to be an independent body. Do you think there is a control now shifting?
It is already shifted long time back. This administrator should be immediately sacked. If an impartial inquiry has to be held, the minister or court should be dropped. If not, the chief minister or the revenue minister should come on record to say that this complaint that is before them, I got a copy of the complaint. I'm not talking there. They all submitted. You see, inside the office, they have got stamps. All the documents are here. They have refused to give certain documents. They gave documents of RTI when it was applied by this person, this Gaonkar, after the date of raising objections was. You understood? So my question is simple. There is a complaint lodged before the chief minister, before the revenue minister, before the chief secretary, before the under secretary revenue. They should say that the complaint has got no legal standing. Everything as per law. The minister has done nothing wrong. Because the earlier tourism minister, I am telling them that they have done nothing. The earlier tourism minister has been held guilty of usurping land by my petition in the High Court. They should come on top. If not, they are part of this scam and these so many crores of properties have been attached. Is all a farce where the cabinet minister himself is involved. Drop him and have an impartial inquiry.
So, Trajan, the reason of my previous question also was because the administrator is supposed to be only the facilitator of the decisions taken by the Comunidade. Somewhere the else, do you think now the administrator's controls have been overpowering the Comunidade's decisions and all?
It is very recently, we have read that somewhere in South Ake and somewhere they applied for approval for funds to file this, challenge this law, present law, under draconian law, to finish the Comunidade. The administrator is supposed to have received under which rule nobody knows. As you have rightly pointed out, they are just supposed to be there, basically, just finger thumb chap. Whatever comes from the Comunidade after this, provided it is not illegal. And if it is illegal, point it out. But you just can't be rejecting funds that you are going to utilize to protect your own property. What nonsense is this?
So restructuring is what is needed right now?
It will never happen. It's getting destructured totally and being taken control by the government. But this has happened with successive governments. This is not an overnight play. If you go to see, this has happened with many things. I'm telling you, when this ex-tourism minister Dilip Parulekar's matter came up, and I got upheld it that he was this. Not one fellow who's sitting today in the opposition and bloody opened their mouth here. To say at least dropping.
So do you think this is a fit case for SIT probe? Since you are telling that it's a land grab.
What SIT? I'm asking for a special probe. Drop both these fellows, take a special probe. Finish it within 1 month. This case. It's what I meant. Because a man in the cabinet is doing it. It is not you, me, some Trajan Bijan is doing it. Cabinet minister, you are talking here about SIT to get land grabbers. When there's a ball inside your cabinet.
Thank you.